Hello everyone, my name is Ritesh Khole and our today's topic is rotate and revolve. So usually rotate and revolve is used for earth and sun. So these concepts are usually for earth. Now, rotate means Earth rotate along its axis, which causes the day and night difference for us, like the persons living on the Earth. And revolve, Earth revolves around the sun, and the time taken is 1 year. So, revolution is nothing but there is a fixed object around which the other object revolves, and rotate is it rotates or it just move in a circular manner around its own axis. So basically that is a difference between rotate and revolve. Now example here given is when a ball is thrown in any random direction with any random forces acting on it. In that case the ball is possibly rotating and revolving at the same time, because there will be a stationary object for that particular ball for which it will be revolving, and it is obviously will rotate along its axis when we throw it. So, example cricket ball. Now, you have seen cricket matches, and when the ball is thrown at the next frame, we see like when they slow the footage down, we can see that ball is spinning. So, this is what the spinning exactly means, or the spin means to rotate. It rotates along its axis. Now, here we have an interesting experiment for you. Now we require some materials like a big globe or a ball, whichever, then a small torch, a dark room, most importantly, and a long thread. So procedure is take the thread and place it in an elliptical shape on the floor. Now place the torch at the center of this elliptical shape. Place the ball at the edge of the shape, switch off the lights in the room, and switch on the torch. Now, spin the globe along its axis. This spinning of Earth is referred to as rotation, as I explained you it regarding the cricket ball. When it spin, it means rotate. Now move the spinning globe along the elliptical shape and also keep turning the torch as you shift the position of the globe, and this is called the revolution. Now here notes. So Earth takes around 24 hours to rotate on its axis, and this rotation causes the day and night to occur. And Earth take almost a year to complete one revolution around the Sun. This movement causes the change in seasons. Now, for explaining, I'll just turn on. So, i- imagine this is the Sun for us, and this is the Earth. It would be quite small in front of Sun, and we need space. So, Earth covers an elliptical path around the sun. So this is that elliptical path which Earth covers around the sun, and this is sun. So this movement is called as revolution, because this is revolving around the sun. And now, what is rotation? So here's now imagine this is Earth, and this is the path with which it rotates around the sun. So now moving in this path around the sun is nothing but revolution. And this, imagine this is its axis. We call it its axis, Earth's axis, and rotating in this manner, like around the axis in that direction or whichever, but along this axis, this this axis. So this is what is rotation. It moves along its axis, and this is what it create. This is the time when it is like day and night. So this movement, rotation movement, causes the day and night, because imagine this is sun now, and this is earth, and it's evolving. This is its path. So rays coming from the sun will be only on the half path of earth. So this time, at this time, there here in this whole path we will have a day, and while this whole path we will have a night. And whereas after 24 hours, if we consider, then this sorry, not 24 hours, we will consider after, let's say, 12 hours. So after 12 hours, this side will be flipped towards this side. So now when this here we was having night, we will have day after 12 hours, and this cycle goes on continuously. And now here, the earth take almost a year to complete one revolution around the sun. This movement causes the change in season. The revolution causes the change in season. Now, think time. Here's a question. Discuss what would happen if the Earth would stop rotating. Now, this is a critical case. This will not happen, but just imagine what would happen if Earth stopped rotating. So, let us see. Now, this is Sun. Imagine this is Sun, and now this is Earth. So the Earth stop rotating. Now rotation means along its axis. So it is the axis, and now if it stop rotating, it will be how it is. So the person or whoever is living in this region will always get sunlight, and living in this people living in this region will not get sunlight at all. So this will cause the side people to live more, or we can see uh, habitant here will be more, and here the habitant would be less, because s- indirect in any indirect way also we will also require sunlight to live, or our body cycle works on that. And also if we consider about plants and trees, they always require sunlight for the photosynthesis process. So they always require sunlight, and that's why here all the plants will receive sunlight, but in this region plants will not receive this sunlight, and that's why they will die. These could be the consequences. um, and what is the next question? What will happen if the sun stop shining? Now this is also a critical case. This will never happen, but we should imagine. Now, this is the sun again, but this time it's not at all shining. So, here is Earth. And it doesn't matter if our Earth is rotating or not, if sun rays are not reaching us, it will be impossible for us to live, because if there is no sunlight, we cannot have day and night difference in the in our living space. Also, our habitants would also will be not that much healthy for living. And as I said earlier, that plants also require uh, b- plants also require sunlight to live. And if there is not at all sunlight available, and we are also indirectly dependent on them for food or for oxygen and many other factors, we are also dependent on our habitant. So that's why if sunlight will not be there, we will also not be there, or we it is impossible for us to live. So that's all for today. Thank you everyone, and if you have any questions, you can just write down in the comments. I'll definitely try to answer them. Thank you.